and welcome to your March 2020. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You for the beautiful sign of Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you notice a little irritation, please pay no attention. My dry eye is acting up, and due to my lateness, I didn't want to not bring you guys this message, so we're just going to push through it. And see, if I wouldn't have pointed it out, Aquarius, you wouldn't even know that it was there. All right, let's get popping. So, if you are new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you are subscribed to the tribe, hello to my members. Hi, guys. Mwah. It's interesting tapping into your energy, Aqua, but I want to go on my little rant before I get into your energy. So it is still the 8th through the 14th. I'm reading last week's energy. I won't be bringing you this week's energy until the end of this week. So thank you for allowing me to take the extra time to prepare myself and get myself together, me and my family, with this pandemic that everyone is dealing with. And as I've said in all of the other videos, I wish you guys the best in managing this. It's very, very scary. And ultimately, we are just uncertain. So I want to let you know that although I'm here to try to give some positive vibes, well, for some of you guys, or some readers, you know, we're human first. And I want to say that it is very scary, and your health and safety and families come first. And I believe that. So thank you for allowing me to take the time that I need to do the same thing. So I've read your comments on the videos that are out now, and I appreciate you guys with understanding, but you know that it's going to be some people that are just not going to get it. And that's fine. I have asked those people who have a problem, you know, they can exit at the gift shop and go to someone else who has, I guess, who is a little bit more prepared than I was, but that's fine. So thank you for listening. Thank you for your kind words. I love you guys right back. Let's get started. Aqua, you showed up and showed out. I was very, you know, I've been engaging with the Aqua Nation a little bit more. Being able to really break down what's going on with you from your perspective, and this reading doesn't disappoint. When I'm looking at where they're coming from and how they're viewing you now, it's beautiful to see. But I still don't think you're going to give them the chance that they are hoping for. So you came in 5th place. So right now, of course, if you're new here with me, we only extend the top 5 videos. So yes, Aquarius, your video will be extended. If you care to purchase that, that will be linked below, as well as how to book an appointment, my email address, all my social media links, everything is below, as well as the cards that we're going to use, okay? And while you're here, if you are connected with Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, or Scorpio, their videos are already posted on the channel, as well as extended, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Your partner is really coming into their intention. This lets me know that there's been a lot of things that have went on between you and your partner, and they haven't been operating in the most stellar view. They haven't been in the highest form of integrity. They are showing up last week as operating behind a mask. The intention is not good, and I believe that when you have intentions of wearing a mask or operating behind a false facade, that has caused problems in this relationship, or in you guys coexisting. So let's go ahead and get into that. So the card reveals important conflicts in your intentions. That's just it. When your intentions are conflicted, it comes out. You can have the best. You can actually think that you're the best person in the world. I get this a lot from people that are guilty. Well, I mean no harm. People that don't say things right, people that always trip over their words, people that can't complete a thought, people that don't think. All of these negative things, all of that is coming from some source of insecurity, ultimately, right? And so This person, unfortunately, is really crying out. But you would notice that they probably, on the flip side, you couldn't talk to them like that. You couldn't come and hide behind the mask. They'll call you right out on your shit, right? That is exactly what you're dealing with here. So if we go into this, the card reveals an important conflict in your intentions. You have times when your view of yourself is so depleted. You believe you must hide who you are and pretend to be someone you're not. I believe Pisces got that card last week. I don't remember, but somebody did get this card. This gets you into a bunch of trouble, okay? A whole lot of mental mess. You compare yourself to others, always competing and often losing in your own mind. Your perfectionism can create performance anxiety and cause you not to worry about what others think. Worst of all, this ongoing current of self-judgment becomes a raging, energetic river that pushes your goals away. It's absolutely impossible to attract your real desires if you never allow yourself to be the real you. This card is telling you that you can and shed this false condemnation of yourself, and no matter how deep this pattern is. You know, the pattern is very deep. The pattern is very, very deep. It has caused a huge rift between you and this person on so many fronts. I'm going to start with the top main energy of the Tower. And when I pull my cards in an order when I'm shuffling behind the scenes. And maybe I should start taping that for you guys, behind the scenes of me pulling your cards. That'll be fun. But as I'm doing that, I realized that a lot of the very first card that comes out and the Oracle card, and again, guys, this is the Quantum Oracle, always seem to go hand in hand. So this pattern of never being true, never telling the truth, always holding themselves higher than you, Aquarius, always holding you to a standard that they don't hold themselves to, Aquarius, always having nothing that's good enough for them is ever good enough for you. And it basically has broken down everything. Communication, everything is broke. Okay? There is a Four of Swords. You're quietly preparing. You're trying to figure out your next move. For some of you guys, this is sleep. A lot of you guys are getting a lot of good sleep. I'm going to tell you, there is this Pisces correlation I'm going to tell you, because I really do feel like Pisces got that card. But Pisces is popping up in my head right now because I am just intuitively guided to tell you that that nature of hiding, or, you know, it's one of those things with this Four of Swords. I'm really feeling like if Pisces didn't have that card, then some of you must be connecting with some type of water energy. But again, it's one of those type of energies where this intention is always, have you dealt with the person? This is what I'm trying to express it. Who you can never trust their intention. They can give you a check for $1 million. If you're anything like me, you're going to be a bit trepid. You're going to approach that cautiously. You're going to just be like, that's this individual. You can never really be happy for too long, because it's always what's behind door number one. I can never be too happy because there'll always be something. Whatever you get, there's always a catch. It's never a clear picture. It's always a mask. You see what I'm saying? I see that here, okay? Four of Swords energy. For some of you guys, you're getting your messages in your sleep. You're quietly preparing right now. They're watching you do this, by the way. This is what they're not telling you. They may not realize all of these little intricacies of their personality, but I'm telling you what Spirit has out for you guys this week. I don't quite think they're aware of all of the spiritual aspects of this and how much they wear this mask. But the Four of Swords is quietly preparing, trying to get rest. Try to get rest right now. There's a lot going on. get you some sleep, get you some rest. But ultimately, beside that imagery on the card that's this person is asleep, some of you may want to go and talk to somebody. Typically, you know, this card is a card of going to speak to a professional. I don't know whether they're suggesting that you guys go and sit and talk to a professional. I will tell you, if you are an Aquarius that cares about this particular relationship and getting it back on track, then maybe that's something that you want to do. But again, in the middle, the heart of the matter, we show the Strength card. So that's a energy of taming the beast. Okay. This has been a hell of a beast to deal with. When you can't trust the intentions of someone, then how do you coexist? How are you even happy? The question is, again, are you happy? And, you know, I do see that the Fool energy is here, and it's very suggestive of a person wanting a new start, or really wanted to take a leap of faith. But take a leap of faith on what? Because ultimately they know that they have you in the Five of Cups energy. Now, I see the Tower and the Five of Cups. So this really talks about, it's not the Tower and the Five of Pentacles. It's the Tower and the Five of Cups. So for me, that means that there can be some type of depression. I mean, I believe me as a reader, the Five of Pentacles is a little bit more blatant, left out in the cold, abandoned, some type of money issue. There's so many different things. But when we talk about the sadness and the grief that exists in your heart, when we're talking about how this is over and it could have taken something from you that you can't go back and buy in a store. Well, the lines would be too long anyway, but you know what I'm saying. You can't go and just buy this off the shelf. This is something that needs to be built up. I feel like when we're talking about that energy, this goes right back to this Four of Swords. And I feel like this could be definitely a situation where someone is in a depression. That's what it feels like to me. And these glasses are broken. These glasses are broken. And the Tower also suggests, Aquarius, that there was an abrupt change. There was an abrupt ending. And that is what I show. Now, when we talk about the peak of the past, it was some truth that came out with the Ace of Swords, clarifying healing family issues. So it could be that this directly correlates. A lot of the time, you know, a lot of the peak of the past energies have been fairly recent, I've been feeling. It changes. This feels recent, so this can be directly correlated back to this Tower moment. And as a result, there's some healing that needs to be done. A truth came out, and that truth, again, is directly correlated to a lie. All right, I'm going to clarify that Tower and the extension. So if you care to join me over there, we will definitely find out what that is. And the truth could very well so have been involved in the pregnancy. Hold on, let me get my wand. A pregnancy with the Empress. The Empress is also in the peak of the past. I don't like the fact, and I say this in my personal readings if you've read with me and I get this card, I don't like the connotations that the Empress is the other woman, but sometimes, I don't care what queen would have been here. It could have been either of the queens in the suits or my Empress, who is the wife of the Emperor. But she is showing up in the peak of the past, clarifying healing family issues, right next to the Ace of Swords. Okay, so in this case, where a Tower is concerned and we have a brand new truthful beginning, I mean, that all beginnings are not necessarily good. It's good in the sense that you needed to move forward, but what propelled you to move forward, you may be getting that truth and moving forward on your own. So not all new beginnings come with such happy news. So that could have been what this is. And that flirting has a connotation to me that this was something that this person did and you found out about it. And it could have resulted in some type of child outside of your relationship that you didn't know about. Very much so. So that will explain to me, Aquarius, that energy of sadness and depression. The Four of Swords, where, you know, now that there's been some disruption in your relationship. Whether this is a marriage for some of you, then some of you could have went to counseling. Or the person is suggesting counseling, but someone's pregnant. It could have been that, and now, you know, the person is trying to come and make amends because of this struggle and strife that their decisions have caused. Okay, top of the deck energy is very much so the devil. Capricorn energy being clarified by passion. That explains it. That really explains it in a nutshell. The things that I'm feeling like this is a marriage now because the devil is here. The ties that bind, bondage, okay, possession, obsession, all of the things, the thoughts, processes, things that no longer serve you, that have you in that devil energy at the top of the deck. This person has brought their devil behind this mask, put it on the mask, okay, brought this behavior into this relationship or into this partnership, this union, whatever your circumstance is, Aquarius, and as a result, it has left you having to figure out how you're going to fight back. And you know, you're naturally not a confrontational person, so not saying that you won't fight, but you don't like the drama. It's like, okay, cut it out. And this person seems to be with this devil everything but what you need them to be, okay? And like I had suggested, I thought that the Fool, this looks like the gesture down here. He's holding the sword, the cup, the pentacle. He's holding everything in his hand. I like the imagery in this card. Somehow he comes in and slows things down. He presents you with temptation to see what type of choice you're going to make. He presents you with tough challenges and in front of you and see what the measure of your character will be. And this is what happened to the person. They were presented with that Empress and some passion, and they decided to walk that devil path. And as a result, it has broken you. It has broken the relationship. It has broken the family. It has, and don't let it. And on top of that, we have a King of Swords. So the communication between you guys is not that good. Being clarified by let go of control issues. We're going right back to that devil energy. And it really breaks down exactly, you know, their energy shines through like, yeah, it was me. Yes, that's me. What's wrong with that? There isn't an apologetic card on this particular, in this spread this week about how they feel sorry or bad for what they've done. This is very much so they see what they've done, but they want you to be strong and they want you to take a leap of faith, but you have nothing to have faith about. And this is what they don't understand. And this is going back to this right here. And I feel like, again, their intentions and the fact that they have been hiding behind that mask has really put you in a position where you've had to test your resolve and be something completely different than what you wanted to be, Aqua. And that is where it gets rough. It's not fair to you. And I just feel depression. I feel depression. We're going to go through your blockages. But yes, I wanted to show you that. So this is a King of Swords that has the nerve to enact, again, things upon you and what you're expected to do, but try to do it with an iron fist. It doesn't sound like Aries energy. It doesn't sound like fixed energy. It sounds like a person who likes to front, an individual who likes to keep up appearances, but is wearing a mask to the public, but behind closed doors can be something completely different. Okay, so what they're not telling you this week is that they're not sorry. They have the nerve to be cocky. That's this, yeah, I did it. I don't know what exactly they did. I do see some type of cheating. Oh, and looky what came out. Doubt. I thought that was the pride card. I was going to say, well, look at that. I released the need to know all of the answers. That's definitely what's going on. I don't believe that they care about knowing all the answers. I think that they pretend that they do, and they really don't know. That's basically what I'm feeling here, but courage. This is inner strength. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. This could be spirit speaking through these blockage cards to you. Aquarius, to find the courage to get out of this situation, okay? And then we're going to go through one more blockage. Oh, we got two. Surrender. This is, I just said, surrender. This is, I released my need, the need to control, my need to control with let go of control issues. So yes, obviously that is a blockage. They feel like they're not, unless they're hiding behind this mask like Superman, they cannot do anything unless they're proving to the world. It's like they're putting on a show. They're putting on a show. And then death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. They see that, you know, you don't have any faith in this situation. And they're hoping that you give them another chance. But I really, again, see a lot of the times that there are some things that you regret, Aqua, because there was some things, you know, you can't change the past. So, and as because of that, you want to move forward in the Fool's energy. But honestly, I think that ultimately they would like to stay a part of the narrative, and you just don't want them to do that anymore. So what they're not telling you is that they're secretly not sorry. They did make a mistake, but I don't see any, you know, your energy, star, temperance. I don't see any of that type of energy this week. So this could have just happened. And it's in that weird stage where they're like, okay, I apologize. And I'm telling you that they're not giving you room to make the decision that you want to make or that you need to make and heal. Instead, they're putting pressure on you to make a decision because they want to hurry up and get things back together. So again, they're doing things from their perspective. So, I mean, they want another chance, although it's over. And that's basically what I'm going to call this. They want another chance. Hashtag behind the mask. So we're going to go ahead and crack this open a little bit more in the extended. In our extensions, if you're catching this brand new with me, what we do is we clarify each one of the main energies. Here we're going to be doing that with the Everyday Tarot mini deck right here. Okay. We're also going to be getting 3 of the Island Time Awareness, Love, Wellness, Love Oracle cards, 3 of them, and then flip over the deck. So that will represent the thoughts, feelings, actions, and then flip over to the fear. And just to get a little bit more insight of what this person is thinking as it pertains to this situation. And then finally, we will get Angel Answer Oracle cards to get 3 of the best outcomes. Sometimes they go together. Sometimes it's 3 sets of people. It really just depends. The extensions are just off the chain. So like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. They want another chance. They want another chance. They want to hurry you into giving them another chance. And you're not moving. You're not budging. Like hashtag behind the mask. Okay? All right, so thank you so much for your patience. Top 5 is done. We're going to zoom through the rest of them in the next couple of days. So if you are interested in connecting with me, booking a reading with me, it is a self-booking system. I don't manually book unless you pay with either Zelle, which I haven't posted that information yet, Zelle or Cash App. Everything else is below, okay? I will see you guys in the extension. To everybody else, I will see you next week. Bye, Aqua.